Before I begin, I just thought I'd acknowledge the Turangana Tilambasa, being the custodian of the land on which we celebrate this auspicious occasion. And I would just like to acknowledge him and the Vanua and thank him for allowing us to be here today. To the Managing Director of VCorp Limited and Wolegu Hotel, Big Cats Bar, and also the lounge with Mr. Binesh and Rachel, Turanganati Lambasa, Ratu Chon Ngomate, Mr. Dev Damoda, CEO of Investment Fiji, members of the Lambasa Chamber of Commerce here today, captains of industry, ladies and gentlemen. Mbulasia or Mbulare, and a very good evening to you all. It is, of course, a pleasure for me to be here to officiate the opening of the Big Cats Bar and the Lunchbox Box Restaurant. And this is, of course, another special day in Lambasa. I have been over the last 4 to 5 days, been just moving around, getting a sense of what's happening in the north. And I have to say that the north is doing its bit in terms of the national economy. You would have seen the revised projections by the Reserve Bank Governor of Fiji, saying that growth this year will probably end up at 3.8%. I'm still hoping we'll get closer to 5%. But that is the optimism that certainly our ministry holds in terms of the economy and in terms of what we are doing. The investment, I'm told, in this facility is around about 3.5 million, excluding an additional 500,000 to establish the eatery, and of course just exemplifies the confidence that investors have in Lambasa and in the Northern Division. The Big Cats Bar and also lounge and the Lunchbox Restaurant will are standouts in Lambasa because they are actually bringing in a new type of entertainment into this wonderful town. And it basically, if you like, is a harbinger or a signal of things to come in Lambasa. You would have heard about the $200 million US investment that's coming through the World Bank that will be invested in Lambasa over the next 5 to 8 years, 60 million of which is already released for activation. And hopefully you'll see a lot of that come through. You would have seen the negotiations happening with the Chinese to build roads around Wonolevu, particularly in Takonrove and in Tumbua, with the Chinese government. If that happens, that will unlock that the whole area in terms of economic activity. And so, what we're seeing is very exciting from the government perspective. The government of Fiji, of course, continues to support investment, and I have to say that the activity of the domestic investors is quite significant when it comes to Lambasa. We now also have potentially opening soon a branded hotel in Lambasa, which will also be the first time we have a branded hotel in this part of Fiji. For those of us who were around when Sofitel was first announced in Denarau, it attracted immediately other brands into Denarau, and Denarau today is because of that the establishment of the Sofitel brand in Denarau, and I suspect that you will see a lot more movement of branded hotels into the north. And on the back of the World Bank funding and everything else that is happening, I can see some very big times ahead for Lambasa. In some respects, you can almost argue that Lambasa will become, or the north particularly, will become the next economic frontier for Fiji, and it's just a matter of time. And so infrastructure will have to be built, and then the investment will come. We are out at Korowatu to see an investment out there, very interesting one, very ambitious but yet interesting. And if that goes ahead, it certainly continues to cement the north as an economic frontier of its own, and that augurs well for the future of the north and also the future of Fiji. So I'd congratulate Vinesh and Rachel again for their boldness and belief in Lambasa in the north, and also profiling the north in the west. So the dynamics of consumption, the dynamics of disposable income is changing in Lambasa, and it all augurs well for the broad economic activity of Fiji.